What is up, everyone? Welcome back for another video. Thanks for joining me. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, you're awesome. Thank you. Today's video, well, let's get cracking on it. My son is staying with us for the rest of the month into the beginning of next month, and I'm gonna put him to work. So, got some stuff to mess around with on the cars, and he's showing a little interest in it, so gonna try to show him how to do some things on the cars. I mean, I don't even know how to do everything on it, but just show him some simple stuff, and gonna get going. So I gotta move this car out of here. Oh, actually, let me show you. Any avid subscribers that have been watching since we moved here, this cabinet used to be over there. We just moved it here because it kind of works out better there. I gotta figure out that because there's no power going to it right now. So I gotta get power to it. It's a good spot over there. Workbench, the old workbench is now there. Still a little bit of a work in progress here, but I put some wheels on it so it's movable. So if we need it around the garage, it would help out. Then this section over here is a lot cleaner. So we made a mount. I made a stand platform thing to put the tent up, so the tent's off the ground. Then you can put stuff under it. That we ordered another cabinet. I think it's one of those cabinets because those are a little more narrow than that. That one's wider. So we ordered another one of those. It's going to go over here and get the rest of the stuff away. Car cleaning stuff is going to come out of there and go in there. That's a little more information than you probably even care about, but let me move these cars around and then figure out some more stuff. So I know it's a little bright. I might just close this door in a second, but gonna get the Jeep out of here, then pull the truck in because we're gonna try to get all three vehicles in here from now on, but I gotta change the windshield wipers on the truck and then mess with the 190 a little bit and stuff like that. That Jeep needs a lot of work. For some reason, it's idling really high. Put it in gear and it just like slams in, and it did like a chirp the tires. Pretty annoying. All right, so what we got here is the Rain-X Latitude 1821. I forget which side is which, but whenever you go to the stores, and they usually have a little book that tells you which ones fit your vehicle. So let's go by that. This is what we ended up with. See our wipers. This is falling apart like that. So time for a change. Task 2 with the 190 back there, if I let it sit for too long without starting it and letting it run a little bit, it completely destroys the battery. I guess it's probably the alarm system or something like that. And of course we did that, and this battery that's in there is completely shot again. But luckily I do have a spare Optima red top, so I'm gonna try to fit that in there. It should fit. But one other thing, I don't know if this is gonna work at all, but I went to AutoZone and got a quick disconnect. So I'm gonna put this on one of the terminals and just disconnect it every time we park the car, because we haven't driven this thing in a while. I also think the alternator is shot, which doesn't help either. So you have your negative and your positive there, and obviously if you touch the two with metal, it's gonna spark and do bad things, which you don't want to do. So when you're using these tools are metal. So the negative one you don't really have to worry about because it's negative, it's the ground, and sometimes they're connected straight to the body or chassis. That's usually how they are grounded. But the positive one is the one you have to be worried about. So when you're doing that and you loosen, if you touch any metal, there's a chance it's going to spark in your face. So that's when you want to be a little more careful. Figure out which size it is, because I never know what size it is. Yeah. I'll take the positive one off and then you can do the negative one. How about that? Alright. There you go. Do the negative one. So this little bolt right here. Yeah, just that nut. And the way they design it, the other side can't spin. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about holding the other side. Which way do I? Yeah, it's pretty loose already. It might come off. That's good. Doesn't have to come all the way off. See, it's loose enough to pull it off, and done. Now we just have to find the things that hold it in. All right. Lift it out because they're pretty damn heavy. Damn it. Okay. So I had the bright idea to take the hood off, and that was a big mistake. So we put the hood, bolted everything completely back up because there's like wires just randomly around, and wasn't just as easy as just taking a couple bolts off. So hood's still on. Battery's in place. I thought I was gonna have to modify the little thing down there. You probably can't see it, but there's a little clamp that holds it down. I thought I was gonna have to modify that, but it's in and it's holding it firm. So battery might look like it's backwards, but I needed positive on this side, negative on this side. So this negative is actually just bolted right down here on the strut tower. So I'm just gonna make a new one of these to be long enough for that, and positive will reach. I was gonna make a wire, but I already have this one from, I guess, when I had the 240. So I'm probably just gonna tape this all black. Not that it even needs that, but probably just put some tape on this so we know that's black. I don't know if I'm even gonna do that. We're gonna tape it. This is taking a lot more effort than was expected because everything so far has been annoying on this car to deal with, but it's coming along. Battery's in. I finally got this ground bolted up, which was very annoying to get bolted up, but probably could have made this a little shorter. Got that there. Then we could just put the positive lead on. Let's see if it starts. We started off in the 11s and then I repped it a little bit and it built up a little bit. So maybe the alternator isn't shot. It was just the other one was just really bad, the other battery. Let's see, gave it some more revs. Ah, we're in the 14s. Maybe it's good. Just gonna let it run a little bit. I think I could get a new power steering pump at AutoZone because FCP Euro doesn't seem to have one, which I almost bought an alternator earlier and it turns out it's looking as if we don't even need the alternator. I almost bought that, but I think the power steering pump you can get from AutoZone, considering it, because that is very annoying. Took the car around the block, worked out, didn't die. Battery seems to be doing okay. Alternator seems to be doing okay. Got all three in here with some room to spare. Awesome. Benz is slightly off to the side to give us as much room as possible because that one moves the least amount of times. And we're gonna start working on that soon. We did it, found it. Boom. Good work. Worked out pretty good, got the car running, fixed two-ish, well, I guess the windshield wipers isn't really an issue, but fixed two things, and we got more work to come. So we gotta possibly work on the rear main seal on this thing. I know I keep saying it. The truck needs an oil change, so that would be a good job for my son to do, to learn how to do that, because that's a good life skill, so you don't spend tons and tons of money at the dealership and then they try to upcharge you with random stuff that you don't actually need. There's that. I will see you guys in the next one. If you like the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave some comments down below. I will see you on the next one, and peace out.